Welcome back. Today we're diving into Avengers Armageddon issue number 2. Where we left off, we were in a massive global conflict where General Ross, the Red Hulk, launched an unsanctioned siege in Simaria. But this isn't just another Hulk smash fest. A secret UN geopolitical play is happening when a daring covert heist by Russia's Winter Guard happens. The Avengers are stretched to their absolute limits, and the discovery of a mysterious machine capable of seeing the future. Sit tight, because lines are drawn, heroes are broken, and a terrifying vision is about to change everything. Let's break it all down. We open up in Simaria, where war has completely broken out. Red Hulk justifies his extreme militaristic actions as we hear him say, "America is more than a country. It's an idea, powered by freedom, by democracy. Laws and statutes have been passed in my country about promoting democracy on the global stage." Meaningless words written by men who are afraid to get their hands dirty. But I'm not. As Ross directs his forces to push back on the North attack, we hear one of his gamma-enhanced soldiers scream in pain, "Ah, it hurts!" while another asks, "How is that possible?" Ross calmly responds, "It'll be okay, Belowski, all part of the plan." Just as Ross continues his siege, a strike team of Earth's mightiest heroes, led by Sam Wilson, Captain Marvel, Iron Man, Namor, Invisible Woman, the Human Torch, and the Thing drop in to put an end to this rogue operation. As Sam Wilson screams, "Shut it down, now!" Instead of backing down, Ross's eyes glow with energy as he smirks with absolute confidence. God bless him, New America. Meanwhile, at the United Nations headquarters, the UN Secretary General Riani is on a secure line with the Russian minister. She tries to convince Russia to join the international effort to stop the Hulks. The minister, landing at Pulaski region in Russia, declines, for now, citing concerns over errant American Hulks. As she responds, "These are not my Hulks. I'm simply trying to stop them." He responds, "And when the time comes, so will Russia." The Russian minister meets with the Russian premier superhero team of the Winter Guard, including the Red Guardian, Ursa Major, Darkstar, and the Crimson Dynamo, hoping they can restore stability and put his mind at ease. Back to a massive battle in Simaria. Sam Wilson orders the troops to fall back, but David Colton charges into combat. Ross, who takes on the Thing directly, says, "Still the outlaws working to maintain the status quo, huh? The world is broken." As Colton clashes with other Gamma mutants, the Thing realizes something is deeply off about Colton's power levels. As he says, "Geez, kid, what the?" Ross goes, "Wait, that machine didn't... Colton?" Colton grabs Red Hulk at incredible speed. Realizing they can't let him escape, Sam Wilson commands his heavy hitters to give chase. He says, "Damn it, Iron Man, Captain Marvel, follow them." Captain Marvel responds, "On it, Cap." In midair, Ross observes Colton, noticing the sudden spike in the comrade's abilities. He goes, "David Colton, my Captain America, I don't know what's happened. He's got more power now. Too much of it. Doom's machine didn't see this. Need to reassess." As Colton slams Red Hulk back to Earth, Ross realizes he needs to force a change in strategy. As he says, "Open fields are a problem. Have to highlight the hero's real weaknesses with a new location." Ross shifts the battleground directly into Cornelia, a heavily populated city of 300,000 civilians. He deliberately uses the population as leverage, as he says, "They'll pull their punches here, worrying about the populace. I don't want people to die, I want them to have freedom, but there are going to be casualties no matter what." Back to the battlefront, Wolverine goes to work slicing through the Hulk Gamma soldiers, warning one of them, "Take the L, kid. This ain't going your way." While Wolverine shreds through the enemy force, Namor drops in alongside Black Panther to lay down a final blow. However, Black Panther quickly realizes something is deeply wrong with these Hulks. Despite taking heavy fire and concussive energy blasts, the body biology isn't functioning normally. As Black Panther says, "Electrical temple blast, but that's not the issue. He's been injured by rocket fire, but he isn't even healing anymore." Conflict wreaks havoc on the city. Iron Man and Captain Marvel step in to handle disaster relief and save innocent lives as Tony yells, reading 120 people in that building. Clearing the park to the west, give me 20 seconds. Captain Marvel screams, I'll brace it while you find us a spot to land. I can feel it crumbling, Tony. We need to... Together, they manage to stabilize and move the entire structure, clearing out civilians before total destruction sets in. While Iron Man flies low to shield children from falling debris, David Colton flies overhead. Iron Man yells, David, get Ross out of the city now. Red Hulk, yelling at Colton, says, you used to rant about spreading democracy across the world. Well, that's exactly what I'm doing. Colton just grabs him, flies away, leaving the heroes behind in the wreckage. Colton flings the Red Hulk to a secluded forest area away from the city. General Ross crashes onto the dirt at full force. Colton appears above him, angry, and starts to furiously pound him into the ground. Before Colton can get another hit, Bucky Barnes appears from the shadows, pointing his rifle directly at Colton's head. Colton hesitates for a second as we see Red Hulk's bloody body, but instead of backing down, Colton raises his fist to strike. At that very second, Iron Man flies at high speed, intercepts Colton's fist before he can kill Ross, and yells, no, you don't get to decide that, Colton. He's down, he'll face trial. You were reckless back there, and now people are dead because of it. Colton pulls out Iron Man's power source, shattering part of his helmet armor and scoffing at the hero's moral restraint as he says, you all talk too much. People died, it's war, it's unfortunate, and I'll carry those deaths with me, the same as I did before. But you know what? More people will keep dying because you let Ross live. You're weak. God gave you incredible abilities, and yet you're all so still goddamn weak. Colton lays into Tony with a parting line before taking off. He says people with powers and big brains playing at helping people should be ashamed. Back in the city, Sam Wilson tries to reach Tony on the comms as he yells, the Hulks are down. We're doing our best here to help in the city, but it's real bad. Tell me you got Ross. If not, I can spare. Bucky Barnes chimes in. Sam, it's Bucky. Tony's comms are on the fritz, but Colton is MIA, and Ross is, as he stops dead in his tracks. They look down, and the Red Hulk is gone. As Tony stands battered in the woods, it's revealed that General Ross was covertly extracted right under their noses by Russia's Winter Guard. Inside a Russian transport heading back to Pleznik, Russia, the Winter Guard has Ross secured inside a containment pod. As we hear Dynamo say, not a problem, sir. We got in close, then Dark Star teleported in and out. Nobody noticed. We'll be back in Pleznik in half an hour with your package. Russian minister says, excellent work, Winter Guard. You made Russia proud once again. Darkstar looks down at Ross's containment tank, uneasy about what her government plans to do with him. Do you know what they intend to do with this man? She asks. As Ursa Major responds, as they often remind us, it is not our place to know, Lenia, but since we weren't sent to simply kill the beast, I shudder to think what Mother Russia needs from this wild bomb. Dust hasn't even settled. Buildings are in ruins and the heroes are scrambling to deal with the aftermath. Mr. Fantastic says, scans in the East District show everyone accounted for. The hospitals are at capacity, so I have Sue and Vision taking the overflow to neighboring cities. As Black Panther adds, medical aid from Wakanda will be here shortly. We see Captain Marvel fly in, visibly stressed. She asks, has anyone seen Tony? Reed then explains that Iron Man went searching for answers, but Carol lays it all out, just how dire things actually are. Dozens are dead. The UN are up in arms. And now, not only are we missing the Red Hulk, we also have an AWOL ex-soldier with the powers of the Sentry. What are we going to do, Reed? Reed tells her, we take stock, analyze the situation, and then we do what we always do. Cut to Tony Stark as we see him following Reed's line of thought as he investigates General Ross's secret base. But Tony isn't met with open arms. He gets confronted by a bitter survivor that's guarding the facility. As the soldier says, we had them, you know, the Hulks, we were winning. But then you and your damn posse had to ride into town looking for glory, and now people are dead. Iron Man starts to explain himself, but then the weight and the guilt hits him hard as he says, whatever you're feeling towards me and my friends, I assure you, we're feeling it 10 times worse. Tony then heads deeper into the lab as he asks his AI, Friday, to scan Ross's equipment as we hear 3 laptops that we can further analyze, a portable gamma radiation box, and an unknown object giving off what appears to be multiversal energy. Based on what I can tell you, it may be a machine used for seeing the future. Iron Man steps out to inspect the glowing spherical device. The device activates. Tony says, "The future? Okay, Ross, tell me, what did you see in this? What did you see? And is it life?" As the blinding light projects a terrifying vision, a massive nuclear mushroom cloud consuming the landscape. As Tony continues, or death. Tony Stark staring right into the apocalypse, and Russia holding the keys to a captured Red Hulk. The Marvel Universe is standing on the edge of a blade. And how will the Avengers deal with David Colton now that he's running around with the power of the Sentry? Drop your theories in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another video. Until next time.